My guests are Jennifer Vanasse and Mark McKeithan. They're with the South Brunswick Island Rotary Club, of which I happen to be a member as well. So I'll say thank you and welcome to our show.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
Very glad to be here.
We really want our viewers to know about your golf tournament coming up soon, but let's back up a little bit and talk just a little bit about Rotary. Rotary is an international organization. Is it the largest of all the service organizations?
The largest in the world.
Mm-hmm. Right. It absolutely is. Not only is it the largest, it's the oldest. We have well over 1 million members, and we're represented in more than 200 different countries, and so it's...
We're well represented here in the county as well. Am I right?
We are.
We have four clubs?
We do. There is the newest club is in Leland, and we have a club in Southport, Charlotte, and our own South Brunswick Islands as well.
Right. I know they're all service clubs, but let's talk about the South Brunswick Island Rotary Club. Mark, tell us a little bit about the activities.
Well, we do lots of things, Jim, and everything that we do centers around our desire to help the youth of the county.
Right.
So our goal is to do some fundraising activities that ultimate result will be to improve the lives of the youth, and we do it through a couple of events. One, the golf tournament, which we'll talk about shortly. We have a brand new event we did for the first time last year called Chilled and Grilled,
right,
which will come back this year in September. So be looking for that info coming up. And then we tie that with tons of service projects in the area that we do to make the community better.
Let's mention those. For example, the dictionaries, scholarships. Talk about some of the projects that we have.
Core ongoing projects are those like you mentioned. Citizenship awards are awarded at the elementary level in each of our elementary schools to children who show themselves to be worthy citizens, that they exemplify characteristics of our four-way test.
And our members attend these assemblies and provide the awards to those students.
They do. Dictionaries are also incredibly important. We think, in this 21st century age of technology, what's the need for a dictionary? But really, illiteracy is a tremendous issue. And many homes, you think about the poverty levels that we have in our county and how few students have access to dictionaries and books and someone to read to them.
The club gives those dictionaries to every student in our area at one of the grade levels.
Third grade.
Every third grader in the county receives a dictionary every year.
That's what I wanted to make clear. Mm-hmm. At the high school level, the Rotary has the Interact Club.
Absolutely.
Talk about that for just a second.
Really, that's Jen's specialty. That's been her baby,
well, let's go to Jennifer.
And she is a pro at our Interact.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Interact is merely Rotary for high school students. It is a club in which they have an opportunity to serve their community, and their community can be as small as their high school or their local neighborhoods. They meet weekly to do service projects and are required to do one international project each year. We use that as an opportunity to teach them about vocations, to help instill in them leadership skills, and to give them an opportunity to give back and teach them what it means to serve others. Okay,
we've talked about some of the projects. Let's talk about the members. I'm a new retiree that just moved to the county, whether I live in Southport or Leland or here in the Charlotte area. What could I hope to get out of Rotary?
First and foremost, friendships. It is a great place to meet like-minded people and to grow and develop those personal relationships. It's an opportunity to give back.
Sure.
Your time and your talents, and especially in our club, to really take the gifts that you've been given and bless somebody else with those gifts.
That's a great answer. Thank you. Mark, let's talk a little bit about the golf tournament, and we'll get to some of the details, but tell us just generally about the golf tournament.
Sure. In this county, there's probably 40 or more golf tournaments a year. The one thing we're proud of for our tournament, which we call 4 Kids, is that we hear year in and year out it's one of the better run tournaments. The day of, the activities that we have, we play at a beautiful course. So we always are very proud at the end of the day to hear golfers who participate talk about the fun they had, how well it was put together, all the events. And I think this is our 20th year coming up. So we're very proud to put it on and have the community participate.
I can attest to the fact that it's a beautifully run tournament, but there's something for everyone.
There absolutely is. Every year we have hopefully a full field, which is 36 foursomes. We do lots of day of activities. We do putting contest and 50-50 raffle, and we have lots of silent auction items typically. One of the things we're really proud of as well is we want every single golfer to walk away with something that day.
Great.
We're very, we make sure that we have a door prize or a raffle prize that will touch every hand. So that's a good feeling to walk away with something every day.
Now, I'm one of these golfers that might shoot 100 on any given day. Is there a place for me?
On my team, actually, because we would be right there together, Jim. Absolutely, all levels. It's strictly a social event. It's a fun day. It's a way to give back. It's a way to participate in and have a day of fellowship. One of the things we're really proud of, and I would not want to be on this team, but at least the last few years, we've invited teams from the First Tee organization.
Right.
I think last year we sponsored 3 teams of First Tee kids.
Fantastic.
So those golfers are the golfers you don't want to play with, Jim. But this year we'll have the same. We'll have at least 2 or 3 teams made up of First Tee participants.
Well, let's put in a plug for First Tee. They're one of the great organizations
Absolutely.
here in this county.
And one that our Rotary Club supports.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the details. Time, place, particulars.
Absolutely. It's
Coming up on Saturday, May 17th, and it will be at Tiger's Eye, which is over in Ocean Ridge.
full hot breakfast starts at 7:30 Saturday morning. We tee off at 9 a.m. We will play for 5 or so hours, 4.5, 5 hours, and then we have a full hot lunch afterwards, award ceremony, some of the raffle drawings and prize drawings, finish up the putting contest. So it's a pretty good day, and hopefully we have beautiful weather. That's the only thing we can't control. But the camaraderie, the fellowship, the fun, we absolutely will have there for everyone.
You said it so well. It's much more than just playing 18 holes of golf.
Absolutely.
It absolutely is. It's there's the purpose of it alone is worthwhile.
Absolutely.
But the time to spend with friends and good people and have fun is priceless.
And we'll have all that information up on the screen as well. How about the website for South Brunswick Island Rotary Club? We may have some viewers that have an interest in our club or one of the other clubs.
sbirotary.org.
Very easy.
Very simple, very simple.
And on that website are the golf forums. We're looking for, obviously, teams. We're looking for sponsors, businesses, or individuals who would like to.
Let's talk about the sponsors for just a second.
Obviously, one of the ways that this tournament is successful is by raising money. And so we have businesses and individuals that will come in and sponsor our tournament, which gets them some form of advertising, either in our brochure, on our website, and or on course the day of the event, signage.
Even those that may not be there or play golf that day.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, the majority of people who are sponsors of our tournament are not necessarily playing in it that day. So we very much count on and have to have sponsorships from businesses and individuals, which is a great way for them to give money to what is a worthwhile cause, as well as get some exposure for it.
Absolutely. Tell us again the time, place, the particular details. We know that so many of our viewers may have an interest in this.
Absolutely. We're playing Saturday,
May 17th, and it will be at
Tiger's Eye, which is over in Ocean Ridge. Hot breakfast starts at 7:30. Shotgun start for golf at 9 a.m. And we are absolutely still looking for teams, sponsors, businesses to contribute door prizes that we give to our golfers. So we'd love to hear from anyone interested in playing with us and coming out. There will be information on our website to sign up. And there's also many local Rotarians who would be glad to give you information if you know one of those in the community.
Jennifer Vanasse, who happens to be our president, Martin McKeithan, we thank you both.
Thank you, Jim.